Call Allah Yahweh Shemel Shai. Call Allah Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Raha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule well and teach well to his younger brothers in the truth. Peace and love to the elect men that scattered across the four corners of this earth. And shalom to the multitude consistent of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners who are scattered amongst these heathens who may look like these heathens, but spirit goes back to an Israelite. This your brother, Renal Allah. Lord willing, coming again, back with another edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And this lesson is a word of the day. And this word of the day is gold, inspired by Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 6. And the word gold in the Lashawam Chodash is ZaHab. ZaHab. Okay, you have the Za, the Ha, and the Ba. The Ha and the Ba is connected. So it's ZaHab for gold, okay? And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Let's get straight into it, brothers and sisters. This is Wisdom Solomon 3 and verse 6. And it says, as gold in the furnace have he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. And that them, right, is the elect, okay? Starting with 144,000 elect men, okay? From the 12 tribes of Israel, okay, making up 144,000, 12,000 from each tribe, okay, and the rest of the men, women, and children, okay. The Lord has tried them in the furnace, okay, as gold, all right. And also when you go into this word furnace, okay, I had went into it, and me and the brother Hannah had did a lesson about it. When you go into that word furnace, it goes into a flame of love. See, all this is love that the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai is showing, right? To make us into a perfect vessel, a perfect judge, okay? As how he already planned it. Okay, so I'm gonna read it again. It says, as gold in the furnace have he tried them, okay, the elect, and received them as a burnt offering. All right, you know, now I want to get Job, right, because the Lord, he tests us and he tries his gold. All right, and what did Job say? And no. So like it's Job 23 and verse 10. Yep. It says, but he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. You see, and Lord willing, we can come forth as gold. All right, but we have to have that confidence too. Okay, not being proud, but confident in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, which strengthen us that we could do all things, okay, through his name, okay. And Lord willing, when the Lord began to try us even more, especially when Jacob's trouble come and the mark of the beast is implemented, which is the RFID microchip, okay, he's going to be trying us. But guess what? His elect, they're going to come forth as gold, as Job was saying in Job 23 and 10. But he knoweth the way that I take. When he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold. And the elect, they're going to come forth as gold, man, because they're not going to take that chip either, man, okay. Nor are they going to break or forsake the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, okay, when evil time begins, man, okay, and when trouble increase, man, okay, what they going to come forth as gold. Going back to the word of the day, gold, which is ZaHab, okay, and Lashawam Kodash. And the next precept I want to get after saying that, most definitely, is Zechariah 13. And I'm going to start at verse 8, because it says, and it shall come to pass, and all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, and the third shall be left therein. Okay, no two part, what are 2/3 of the nation of Israel, right? And these times, what they're not gonna come forth as gold. Okay, they're gonna come out as fool's gold, man. Okay, and it says, but the third shall be left therein, and I will bring the third part through the fire, which is what? The elect. Okay, they're 1/3, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried, right? Because silver also is a precious metal, but the word of the day is gold, so we're gonna stick with that. And it says, and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, which the name of the Lord is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, there is no other name given among men whereby we must be saved, and we call on that name through faith, man. Okay, and it says, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people. And who is the Lord's people? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners who are scattered amongst these heathens, who may look like these heathens, but spirit goes back to an Israelite. Okay, the nation of Israel. Okay, the 12 tribes. Okay, scattered throughout the four corners of this earth. Those are the Lord's people. And it says, and they shall say, the Lord is my power. And guess what? And he's our power, not anyone else's, man. Okay, he only belongs to the nation of Israel. Okay, so this is second Ezra. Um, yep. This second Ezra 16, and starting at verse 73, and it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen. Okay, and if you've been listening through the lesson, that they and the Lord's chosen is what? The nation of Israel. Okay, but in these times, what? The elect. Okay, and it says, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. All right, hear, O ye my beloved. Okay, Dawadah, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand. See, the days of trouble, Jacob's trouble. But I will deliver you from the same. What? And you can read that also in the book of Jeremiah. What? Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, that he is the elect. Okay. Verse 75, because it says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. See, the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to make sure what? That we come out, okay, refined like gold, okay, as we're being tried in fire, okay, which that fire represents that tribulation, man. Okay, the Lord is going to be trying us, man. Okay, all of us, from the least to the greatest, but only the elect are going to come out, okay, like that precious gold of Euphra. Okay, so guess what? Knowing this, that these times, the days of trouble coming, what should we be doing? Following laws and statutes to the best of our ability, and fearing the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Because what? We're going to need knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in these times to come, okay? Which is what? Also more precious than silver and gold, okay? Matter of fact, I'm going to end it with that, okay? This is Proverbs. Let's see, 3 and says the merchants, right? 14. This is Proverbs 3 and verse 14. It says, for the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and this merchandise of it is what? Wisdom. Okay, so you could say what? For the wisdom is better than the merchandise of silver. You see, in the gain thereof than fine gold. Why? Because having the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, having it, especially in these times and the times to come, it's going to bring more gain. And the ultimate gain is what? salvation, okay, that the Lord is going to pay out to his what? His elect, those that stood stiffly for his name, okay, and then believe, okay, and did the works to the best of their ability, okay. Those are the ones who going to be saved and receive the salvation and come out as their gold, man, okay. So just going back to the word of the day, the word of the day is gold, and the Lashawan Kadash is ZaHab, okay. The Zah, the Ha, and the Ba. The Ha and the Ba is connected, okay. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the spirit power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, who rule well and teach well to us younger brothers in the truth. Peace and love to the elect men that scattered across the four corners of this earth. And shalom to the new multitude, consisting of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, and you Israelite foreigners who are scattered amongst these heathens, who may look like these heathens, but spirit goes back to an Israelite. Shalom, Abal Babal, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.